Greetings, ladies and gents, and welcome to vlog number 2. And today I'm going to be talking to you about getting out of your comfort zone. So specifically, I'm going to start off with the issue of pain. So what is our comfort zone when it comes to pain? Well, modern medicine will tell you take a painkiller and essentially numb the pain. The pain's still there, but it's numbing your experience of it, so that the signals that are telling your body that it's in pain are kind of silenced. And what I've learned from working with people who are willing to get out of their comfort zone, largely out of circumstance, because when we start a session, whether it's with a young adult, student, university, a school-age student, or a parent who's supporting their child. And what I'm noticing is that when we start off and I'll say, how are you doing, quite often people have some sort of ache and pain. So as someone who's willing to try new things and get out of my comfort zone, I'll ask people if they're comfortable trying this technique, EFT. And interestingly, everyone so far has been willing to try it. And what I've learned from this is that there is another way to deal with and help, reduce pain. And that is through using your fingers, basically, where you're tapping on different parts of your body in the way that you learned through the emotional freedom technique, EFT. And it really can have dramatic effects on your experience of pain. So I've worked with people who've been in serious back pain, so it was difficult for us to talk, for example, about their progress of their child, how far how are they doing with their study skills, how are they doing with their self-care skills, because they were in such pain that, for example, their back pain was too much to really bear, so we could have a discussion during our session. And then within 20 minutes, we tap on the pain, and all of this pent-up emotional frustration and pent-up emotions that have been kind of pushed down come up. And once those are processed, by the end of it, the pain's gone. Same thing, I've worked with students, a university student who had back pain, and again, suppressed emotions. Quite often for lower back pain, it's anger, suppressed anger. We work through that, we process it, you acknowledge it, and then within 40 minutes the pain is gone. And this is without Panadol, without medication, without anything. For me, the value of EFT when it comes to pain relief, where there's an emotional component to the pain that is linked to stress, so it could be being this on the receiving end of misplaced anger. So parent suffering from conflict at work and stress at work takes it out on their kids. Well, if the kid has some back pain issues from an injury, then that can often increase their sense of the chronic pain. So, when that emotional suppression is happening because of righteous anger, because of course it's unfair to receive someone else's anger when someone else was the cause of the anger and you're kind of taking it all, you're the brunt end of it. Our bodies send us messages. And so it's interesting, what I love about EFT is after you've tapped, you've got an insight and a reframe of the situation, so that you're listening to your body and you've got a deeper connection to your body, which is telling you what it is that you need. Is it that you need to put some boundaries? Is it that you need to rethink what it is what it is that love means? There's a message there. Pain is something that we're often scared of, but when we process it and when we face it rather than running away from it with painkillers and so on, there are messages and there are lessons that we can learn about what it is that we need to change in our life and how to move forward.